My name is Troels. My entry into esports started a few years ago, and then I've been with NIP since summer. And today I'm Director of Performance and pushing all things performance. Technology has had a huge role in performance. You see a lot of tests are being conducted. People are looking at small details, ways to measure. A very common one is measuring sleep, right? You have all the sports watches measuring your heart rate, and it's all about pushing. It's about pushing boundaries. It's about pushing what you're capable of. When I'm having sessions with the players, sitting with the tablet, showing them some of the different graphs I have, which makes it a lot easier for them to translate it into something they can use themselves on the server or off the server. In Brazil, I had my phone with me. You know, it's the Fold, and I gave it to one of the players so he could actually do some of the prep on it. And all that, you know, wouldn't be possible before in the same way. Then you'd have to just sit, you know, and think and maybe write down on paper. And the thing about that is also with technology today, you know, it's become a lot easier to keep track of that and also help you on the way with your plans, you know, get notifications on the way, and whenever you have a new thought about something you're working on, scribble it down, because sometimes, you know, good ideas, you know, come out of nothing. My 5 tips for improving performance. Number 1 is working on the dream, to find a dream. That thing, you know, that dream, it has to be what really, you know, makes you feel the butterflies, you know. Often when you work with athletes, you know, you ask them what's the goal. And in esports, they'll tell me, like, Troels, I want to win the major. That's everybody's answer. What makes you different? Why do you want to win the major? To maybe show myself that I can do what I set out to do. I want to be recognized. Okay, that's a different thing, you know. And then you actually dive into the dream and you find the essence of the dream. And I think that's very valuable for everybody to do, like figure out what's a dream. So tip number 2 is the different pathways. Once we located the dream, we can divide it into different pathways, and in those different pathways, different stepping stones. The pathways are physical, mental, in this case also technical and tactical. And once you start to work on that, then you can move on to the next step. So actually just breaking everything down into small manageable process goals is what it's all about. Tip number 3 is make a plan, right? Make it concrete. A dream without a plan is just a dream. And sometimes to get there means that we have to ask ourselves some hard questions, you know. If you sit down, you know, in your room or back home in your living room even, just and really want to know the answers, like to what you either should be doing and you're not doing, or shouldn't be doing but you are doing, then you'll get the answers. Tip number 4 is stay consistent. Nobody has ever become the best by doing it once. It's about doing it over and over and over again, showing up every day. Tip number 5 is ask for help. Nobody wins alone. No great athlete has ever won without their coach, be it in traditional sport or on esports. And there's a lot of great people out there who can help you. You don't have to have all the answers. I don't expect you to have all the answers. You shouldn't expect yourself to have all the answers. So seek out people who maybe know more about it than you do, and ask for help. It's my experience that more often than not, they'll actually give it to you. Performance culture and performance in general has changed a lot, in my opinion. It used to be that you would look at military, for instance, and bring in military people because there was a very high focus on performance in the military. Then it changed into sports, you know, and now you're looking at sports people and how do they look at performance and integrating all these small details to make people perform and be better. What's really cool is that I believe that in the future people will also start to look at esports, because how the world is changing, everything is going from being, you know, face to face to also, you know, being online, being over distances, and people in esports has a lot of experience in that.